Hey, good evening, guys. We're just going to do about a 10 or 15 minute video, a little bit more history on the farm. I'm going to reference back to the photo, show you something you might not know what it is, and just kind of hang out over here at the shop for a little bit. So we start out here at the bean field. The beans are growing. Hey, 77. Everything smells so nice here. The corn smells good. Just getting pollination. Hey, John, good evening. Once guys get a couple guys on here, then we're going to talk about the farm and what this farm was used for and how the landscape has changed. And over the years, prior to us coming here to the farm, a lot of things has changed, and a lot of things I did and some things I didn't do. So welcome everybody. Just a little bit more of a history on the farm. And I think I'll start at the photo here, then you can understand a little bit more on the layout and what this farm was used. And so, hey, good evening. Yeah, I really like the cameras. I really appreciate a hell of you. I think that's how you say it. They sent them to me. I'm going to put them to good use. So today we're just putting things together. I was working on the combine. So let's start down here at the shop. So let's go back about 8 years from now, I guess, roughly. When I found out about this farm, it was totally different than what you see today. I did talk about a little bit of things, but I'll come out here to the light. I always like coming over to the 4250. Do we have good reception? Shut this door. Yeah. So back to the photo here. A lot of you guys found this very interesting. Thanks, John. And this farm, as you can see, it's all green. Was a this farm, they grew sod on it, and this farm was two farms at one time. This farm had land up on their side. It's roughly right around 380, 400 acres. And they grew sod. So these are big sod fields out here. And anybody know what a sod field is? Where they grow grass. Here's the feedlot that is today, or we call it the feedlot mud lot. So it's a turf, like a turf farm. And they raised turf. And here on the truck you can see it's loaded with turf, ready to go to a new home. So that's skids of turf there. So right there, that truck is ready to go out to a customer. Here's another trailer with skids on it. So this goes back, we're going back now 50 years, 45. I'm gonna have to say from now about 45 years ago. And of course I wasn't old enough to remember or even born. But anyway. So what they did was they on this farm and on this farm, which you can't see, would be over here, called a sod farm. Yep. Turf. They call it turf farms here too. And that would be grass that they cut up in strips, 15 inches wide, and we'd put on pallets. And I did this when I came here to this farm. We harvest over here. When I came here, we harvest over here, and I still have a bunch of parts to the harvester, the sod cutter. I don't know if I have any photos or not. I should have some somewhere. I'll put together a video someday when I have time. But when we came here, we were cutting sod over here. Probably 8 years ago, 6.5, 8 roughly. And then this was always in a field here. I had, actually when I came here, there was trees here. This was all grown up with trees, and I dug them up. They were the nursery. They started planting trees over here to raise trees, and there was greenhouses. There was about 8 greenhouses in here too. I got rid of those. So they grew sod, and the owner, he actually came up with his own grass mix. It was 2 brothers. And so a little bit more of a history. So you can see the green grass all the way around the farm. And back here in the back, you can see it's brown. And that's where they already cut sod off the farm. Now, I don't see the sod harvester here anywhere. But I'm sure it was, and it might be sitting here. There's an old tractor here with a loader on it. But I'll put a video together of some of the pictures of the sod harvester, and so I wanted to show you the original bag and see how many of you guys know what the next thing I'm going to bring up here is. So hang on. Yes, don't look at the buildings. I need to put new roofs on and tin on. I'm getting there. Alright, I'm going to show you guys an item. Some of you guys will know what it is. Other guys won't even know. So, Bermuda, that stuff is hard, but it stays healthy once it turns green. Does anybody know what this is? I'll wait for a couple more answers and see if they can come up with an answer. Ralph got it. Well, we might take it over here and demonstrate and see if she works. No, it sews a bag shut, a bag sewer. Yep. And here's one of the original bags. It's old now. Side cutter. Yep. Here's an old 5-pound Davis's Special Lawn Seed Mixture. That bag's old. So these are some of the things I got the other week or the other day, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to go over here and we'll see if we can sew something shut. and see if it still works. Unless you're not interested in seeing that. But this came out of Minneapolis. It's made in USA. So we're going to go over here to the steer barn. I'm going to take a pillowcase and we'll sew it shut. And these guys that would have sometimes they right here, you hook a spring on it so it hangs in the air and the right height, and so you just slide the bag across and run it through real fast. So I thought I'd share that just a little bit. So this is where they would raise their or mix their own grass seed, sell it over here, and this was a sod farm. And now it's a beef farm. So I'm going to go ahead and carry it over here to the steer barn and we'll give it a try. And we'll come back here again. Looks like a fingernail puncher. Now I used to have some feed bags, but I switched companies and I don't have any feed bags, so we have to use a pillowcase, which I have lots of those. I don't have no help here, so we'll have to do something. We'll have to come up with a plan here to hold the camera, and everybody's away here tonight. I'm going to put some feed in the bag, and then we can go ahead and sew it shut. And whatever spills, well, maybe my buddy can help me. I'll put the sewer there. I'm going to set you guys down here a minute. Hey, CR. Just hang on, guys, if it stays working here. Now fill bag up some feed. Ever know that's Clyde there. Bonnie's still in. Okay, so we got our bagger sewer machine plugged in. Now that's kind of a directional thing. We got a bag of feed, and we're gonna sew it shut. Free range, you got that right. They're free ranged, all right. Derange. Come up with another plan here to hold the camera. See if we can give this a whirl. Now, not everybody's going to find it too interesting, but that's what makes it great. Use one thing to hold one thing and do another thing to hold another. All right. All right, now hang on here. I'm not with this stuff. I hope you can see this. So we got to start our bag in here. And we may not have no... Well, maybe it don't work. Let's check something else here. Well, I should have checked it out to make sure it worked. Reset button. Lights on. I'm going to take it over here and see if the receptacle works a little better over here. And there should work. I'll plug it in over here and see if it works over here. If it don't work, then there goes my demonstration. I did push the circuit breaker. I don't know what. Hang on here, we'll try this one. It might need some TLC here. Now it works over here. It works over here, so we'll get it. I didn't think it was broken. These are not cheap. A bag seller is not a cheap item. I'm not sure what happened over here with my outlet. Alright, we got our bag. Let's get this to work now. I don't know why. Too much licking or something. That damn thing don't work. There's water in my receptacle. No wonder why it don't work. I don't know how water got down in there, but it did. Great. It's alright. I got plan B. Extension cord. We'll get the bag sewed shut eventually. Water. There's water in the receptacle. Gorgeous sky. Is it a grand? No, there's water dripping out of the receptacle box. I'll show you. We just put that in there not too long ago. They're back. We're here now. We just have some water in a receptacle, and it's tripping. But I always have a backup plan. See the water? No wonder why it don't work. It's dripping right out the bottom here. It definitely ain't gonna work with the water in it. You know what? Kids are having fun on their break. They're away here tonight again. All right. Can we get her done? I think you can see it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so. Now I need a knife. Now we just sewed that bag shut. We gotta get a knife and cut it loose here a little bit. Hang on here. I don't have a knife, so I'll use the next thing's best. Just hang on. Yeah, someday I'll get rich. Someday I'll get rich and have a camera mount. That worked. Now, I use a cigarette lighter, Ralph. I'm not tearing my teeth up. So we got our bag of feed sewed shut. Wasn't perfect. Feed's in there. Feed can't come out. Now it's not a 50-pound bag either. It's just about a 30-pound bag of feed. But the whole concept was to show you how to sew it shut. Now, to open it is pretty easy. Yeah, old timer, you got that right. I was getting there. Now what I did was I took a cigarette lighter and I got started here. Just hang on. This is not Discovery Channel or anything, something special. This is just when you burn them, there you go. I hope you can see that. Now we're open. There you guys just seen the bag get sewed shut and opened up. Now I have enough twine to do probably 10,000 bags. I'll show you that. But we get feed bags when we buy feed from a certain feed bag, and they come with the old feed bag yet, and we could refill them and stack them up in the barn or something like that. But just something like that, little special history here on the farm. Yeah, there's a certain way you start, and Old Timer, he knew it. But as you've seen before, I did burn it with a cigarette lighter to cut it. I wasn't going to use my teeth. I wanted to go get a knife. But that thing works good. I want to take you over here and show you the box of twine. Should I sew it shut again? If anybody wants to see it again, let me know. If not, we'll move on to the next topic. Take intermission here with 7 seconds till it gets sewed shut again. One more. I'll sew it shut one more time, guys, for you guys that missed it. I don't know what the quality is here, but let's do it again here. And now you just didn't want to see me again, I hope. I gotta put myself together a little bit. Now, there's probably a proper way to holding it and everything to get started, but we do things on the go here. And once again, I don't have a knife. Just burn it here a little bit. Again, hopefully it should be sewed shut, half good. If you can't come out, and we'll go ahead and open it up again. If I can get my weld here done. You're supposed to burn them, but that's me. That makes it harder to get it off. There we go. I don't know what you guys can see. Just pull the string. And we're open again. Okay. Enough of that, guys. I'll take this back over and put in the box. So this is a bag sewing machine. Very nice to have on the farm. Not every farm has something like that. But again, not every farm needs one. You need to show me which string you pull to open it. Well, if you're coming from the right with the sewing machine, pull the left-hand string. Should open up every time. So, if anybody needs some jeans or anything sewed up, you can send them to me at P.O. Box 16 and I can sew them up for you for a low, low price. Yeah, I need to make a place to hang it. And the granary is the best place. You're not going to see it too good here, but look at all that twine. Enough twine there. Enough to put our photo back. So, just wanted to answer some questions on the photo there. Yes, this was a sod farm. A big operation back in, we're going to go back 45, 50 years from here. And maybe longer. And there again, like I said, you can see the truck with sod on the back of it, ready to go to a customer. And if you knew how many lawns these guys did over the years, it would just knock your socks off. But they sold a lot of turf out of here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that part. We're going to go in the tractor and see what the camera looks like in the dark. That's next on the agenda. Unless you don't want to see that. Yep. How many years has it been already? I couldn't even tell you. We're going to see how the camera looks in the dark here. Are you guys enjoying this or just another episode of go ahead and turn the power on. Now you guys can't see it. Let's go to camera 2. This is where it's kind of dark. I'm going to go ahead and start it off. I'm going to turn a light on in here and see if that helps. Turn the lights on in the tractor. High beams run. Now it's kind of like black and white, but it is a colored screen during the day. And we'll go back to camera 1 here and camera 3. There you go. Now you can see with the tractor lights, it's colored, so it's definitely, I'm going to go ahead and, very clear to me. I don't know what it looks like to you guys there, but my goal was to be able to see it going in the pickup head there and not have to look back. Now we'll go ahead and flip it back to the back there again. And there you can see camera 2 in the back, you know, pulling in and stuff. So I think I'm going to really enjoy it. Oh, the air conditioning's nice in here. Very easy to hook up. Very easy. If you guys ever get anything, and just hit the power button again, and we're out. Now, if I would have stayed in here any longer, I'd have fell asleep. I'm going to put the gate across, clean up my mess here in my bag. There. There's the 2 troublemakers. And they're pretty tame. Bonnie and Clyde. Get in their pen. Yeah, that's the next thing you need to do is put some cameras up. But, you know, going through life, worrying about things that I can never take with me, driving yourself crazy. I'm going to sweep this feedback quick. Which one is which? Well, they jumped down now. One's a female, one's a boy, so I'll point that out. I'm going to set you down here and you can watch these guys. I'll give them some grain. my pillowcase back for the night. So we'll give him some grain and put it back on here. Okay, clean up all my messes. So I hope you enjoyed the, yeah, they like that. They get excited. I put the gate across so prison bars are shut. Bonnie and Clyde has to stay in for the night. And we're done with that project. I'm going to pull my cord over here, wrap it up, drive over it anymore. And then gotta love that sky. Lights are coming on. Time to get done with the chores. It takes a little longer when you're doing it by one hand. Last I looked, it was 16 hours. It's probably about 19 hours now, roughly. We could go up and check. 2 tanks of fuel. We're on our second tank now. Did not put any DEF in it yet. Very happy with the machine. I found out some people are tired of me talking about it. I don't know why. I really like the machine. There we go. Good enough for now. I'm back. Gotta grab my bills. I have a couple for you, Ralph. Hey, Larry. Have a good night, too. Oh. Send all bills to Ralph. He's in the check writing business at the moment. Load bills. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, I got all excited there for a minute. Something out on the highway or the motorcycle, more than likely. I would say 1.5 inches. Now they're calling for rain next week, on and off all the week. I'm carrying 2 buckets of feed in one arm. That's kind of hard. Yeah, alfalfa grows fast. Tomorrow, hauling wagons, chopping alfalfa. I'm going to try to do some better videos tomorrow on that. So you guys can look forward to that. That's what's going on tomorrow. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not every day you get to see a bag of slash pillowcase sewed shut. That reminds me, I need that for my bed tonight. Yeah, I need a little green wagon. I need a John Deere Gator. But those are all needs. Needs, wants. It might be wants. So, you guys keep watching the videos. I'll keep buying things. And we'll all get along just fine. So, you guys help me out. I'll give you a nice something to look at once in a while. For now, we do it the hard way. Gonna go shake my pillowcase out, lay down, and go to bed. So have a great evening, guys. And we'll have some nice videos tomorrow. FedEx coming in with a new package for me, probably. That's FedEx plane. So, guys, have a great evening, and we'll talk to you later.